Ooh. Yeah, I figured. Oh. Do. I didn't think I was going to be awake this morning. I had a hard time falling asleep last night. Yes. All right. Do. And we are live on my end. Well, I'm mighty proud of you. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, see? Oh my goodness. Hmm. Yeah. You get ads? Nice. Say what? I'm sorry. Oh. So how was your weekend? Zai? Aye. Oh my goodness. You know something? I need to do this. Ooh.
And good morning, everybody. What did you do?
I'm gonna charge it. I forgot to charge it last night. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not.
You forgot to charge your email? The hell, Canna? What the hell? There you go, buddy. Cheers. I'll give you coffee. Don't go dying. As you guys can notice, Rick's not here today. He's not feeling the best, so he'll be back hopefully next time.
He's feeling fine. He's just out chasing whores this morning. He thinks that's
Yeah.
more important.
He had a date. Yeah, I know. He had a date this morning. Sorry, guys. Chasing horse. He's like, nope, can't run that fast to chase him. Like, okay, it's fair.
Rick, they make fast mobile scooters nowadays. Save your energy.
yeah,
Save your
those-
energy, bud.
Yeah, those little rascals, man, they can go pretty fast.
And if that's not fast enough, I know a guy. He's great with electrical things.
Well, I think it is a 6-volt system. It's not hard to upgrade it to 12 volt. So we'll drop you a 12 volt lead acid in there. We're good to go.
This guy took. Excuse me. This guy took, the little stand-on scooters,
Mm-hmm.
the electric ones.
Yep.
Well, he took one that would do maybe 20, 25 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Now it does 45.
Oh, is that all?
Little tiny wheels, little set handlebars, a little brake,
Mm-hmm.
45 miles an hour.
It's a bit much.
I tell you what,
It's a bit much.
I want to ride that.
It's a bit much.
Hey, you know how much money I could save not buying gas in the car? Just charging that thing a couple days a week. Zip down to the store.
Oh,
I can get down to the store quicker on that
Mhm.
than I could the car.
Get you some snow tires.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, his wife took it to the store one day. She fucking bit it hard.
Oh God.
Yeah. And it's not like she's never ridden a scooter before. It's just, yeah. The mad scientist. It's not fast enough.
Oh God. Oh, did she biff it?
Oh, she ate it hard.
Oh shit. Oh God. That's
I mean, I don't want to laugh at her. She's a great person, but that shit's funny.
the great old adage, fuck around and find out.
Oh, she found out big time. And it wasn't even on her way to the store that she biffed. I believe she biffed on her way back. So whatever she bought fucking biffed as well.
Nice.
Yeah, he takes these little fucking the little like Barbie electric cars and the Jeeps and stuff.
Mhm.
Triples the power and friggin' hens it.
So I true story. I actually did that once to one of my kids' little scooters that they had.
Mhm.
It was like $400 big wheel fucking it was a Hummer or whatever. And I dropped a 12-volt lead acid battery in one, and I sat my happy ass in that motherfucker. And it worked great for about 10 minutes till it caught on fire. It's like too much wattage, too much amperage going to that motor. Probably would have been
Crazy.
okay with like it probably would have been okay if I put like a motorcycle battery in there, but I put a whole ass car battery in that bitch. So yeah, it was a car battery. Probably would have been all right with a motorcycle battery, but no. I went with a 12-volt lead acid car battery with like 1,000 cold crank amps. So yeah, way too much. Yeah. Oh, it was way too much power. That was the problem. But it moved my happy ass in it. It was dead anyways. The freaking, you know how much they want for those damn batteries for those damn little scooters for them kids?
Too much.
Way too much. It was about $150 to replace the battery in that damn thing. It's like, what the hell? Come on. It's not all people in Michigan are crazy, okay?
Wear shades.
Technically, yeah, Tim Allen's from Michigan, so yeah. Man's got one of the ugliest mug shots ever.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Oh yeah. You gotta realize though, it was the 80s, so I mean.
True story, sir.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue.
It was the 80s, and just about everybody was on that shit.
You're not wrong, sir. You're not wrong. Damn it.
Good morning. How you doing this morning, Matt? You gonna help Canna bring that bike in
Hey,
yet?
baby. Don't you start with her. You're gonna get me hurt.
Better you than me.
No. Better. No. Dick.
I'm not a dick.
Gotta clean this thing.
So, good news in sports. The Lions won again.
Hey, you pay the refs enough, they forget to make calls.
Yeah. Fuck you. Hey,
Haven't you watched the rest of the season?
Bonnet.
Who?
Bonnet.
What's going on, Bonnet?
Welcome in, Raiders. How's everybody doing this morning? Shout out to King.
Better. All right. Good morning, sir.
There you go.
Good
It's
morning,
not
everybody.
over yet. It's not over yet. Yes. Yes. No, it's not.
It's actually not raining today, and it's not too bad.
It's not over yet.
Cush morning. Very true, sir. Very, very true.
It's the spirit of Vegeta Sama. You don't doubt a saying.
Maintenance on this piece too is actually pretty decent. I mean, I'm using it heavier than what it's intended for on purpose. Damn. All right.
He was going a little crazy with that whole Vegeta Sama.
Vegeta Sama.
Oh,
Keep
need a
cleaning
recharge,
this
so
thing.
you need some coffee. Coffee. We always have coffee on tap here, sir.
Coffee. Coffee.
Why am I wearing a hat? Are you going to mug people? Not every.
Yeah.
Not
Only
everybody.
you, Pre. So
She
stay
ain't got
stay away
shit.
from the ATMs.
She ain't got shit. It's not what you did do.
It's what you
didn't
have
do.
done.
No, it's what you haven't done.
Oh.
And that's been nice. She's always mean. Gotta be nice sometimes, Pre.
I mean, he only steals from the people that steal from him, and you've been stealing his manhood quite a bit lately.
Shut up, Canna. Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick, Canna. Come on.
Hey, I'm just the facts, man.
Yeah.
If I hadn't seen it for myself, I wouldn't have believed it, all right? No.
Understood.
Oh,
Apparently
so,
my OBS doesn't know how to add. It's saying
let's
that-
see. Oh, what happened? There we go.
Yeah.
Why are you there? No, come back. There we go. All right. Weather on the East Coast.
Cold, shitty.
If you're north of me, it's probably colder than 44. If you're south of me, well, depending on how far, it might be a little bit warmer.
North of you.
There's
It's
your weather.
cold. It's
There's your weather for today. Tomorrow, about the same. Wednesday, a little colder. Thursday, a little bit colder than that. Friday, though,
Wait.
starts the heat wave. Over 50 degrees on Saturday and Sunday.
Hey, Pre,
Sunday looks like rain. Rain though.
Pre, you know who that is?
Now, what is it with this fucking warm weather? What the fuck?
Hey, look, it's cold as balls. It rained yesterday, right?
It's not cold enough.
It rained fucking yesterday. It fucking snowed today. And it's cold as freaking hell out there.
A tonic. What's going on? Oh, at once. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I was not focusing quickly today.
Yeah. Miss you, buddy. How's it going? Give cats real weed? Yeah. I need to give my cat some catnip.
I can't give my cat real weed because my cat, the male Bubba.
Mm-hmm.
I can't keep, when I was living in Maine, and I had the indoor grow.
Yeah.
I was a small exotic grow.
Oh no, I can see where this
I
is
had to
going.
fight.
Go ahead.
I had to fight to get my kitty out of the fucking tent. Like if I opened the tent up, I had to seriously zip it back up if I was just walking to the other side of the room. Because if I left it open and turn around, he's in it trying to munch on fucking leaves.
Right.
He's a little fucking pothead.
No, my fucking cat has been in heat for the last 3 goddamn weeks. Yes, I have a cat breed. I've wanted to play a game of Yeet the Kitty for 3 weeks, but I have been told that it is not okay to do that. And I understand.
Yeah.
I must be good.
Yeah.
I can't lock her in a
Mad-
cage. She'll fucking tear my face off before I get to her.
Mad Hattress's experience, Toby. That's my better half, and I'll tell you, it's funny. I know when he's up to no good up in that room in her office because he smells anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's all over it. There you go. How'd she handle it? Big homie, how did she handle it? Did it work for her? She got the munchies.
I am not playing Spin the Kitty. I'm not. No.
That actually is something big that they used in the 1884, 85 to about 1920
You remember all the way
was
back
they
then?
religiously gave. Well, just the research. They used hashish. They didn't have concentrates back then, but they did have hash. They called it hashish, and that's what they were giving, women for childbirth and shit like that.
I was gonna say, Canna, you're showing your age.
No. Yeah, it will help. Yep.
Mm. So, is there anything good going on in this world right now? Anything?
I don't
at
know.
all?
Let me see.
Anything good?
New study finds dinosaurs were doomed even if an asteroid didn't hit Earth. Well, that's not promising.
I mean, that's pretty much
Yeah, you
relevant
asked.
to. It's pretty much relevant to today, isn't it? I mean, eventually, as
Well, we already know we don't need an asteroid to destroy what we've done now.
nah, we're doing good on our own, I guess.
Yep. No asteroids needed. We've already got assholes for that. Just saying.
Yeah, we don't need asteroids. Doing good on our own.
Nutritionist tip of the day. Pay attention, people. Adding cashews to your diet is a great way to get your daily dose of iron. All right, so
That was lame.
if you're not a Wheaties fan, you can eat cashews, get your iron from there. Hey, I'm just saying what's in front of me. You ask what's going on. I'm feeding you the news there, jackass.
Well, thank you, asshat. I appreciate it.
Jesus. That's right. This is the Jackass and Asshat show.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome.
Bree says Wheaties are repurposed Christmas decorations. yeah. Yeah, no, they're not the best of it's not the best of cereals, no. They take Christmas tinsel and smash it down and call it a cereal. I mean, I thought that's
pine cones.
I thought that was like Captain Crunch because every time you have a bowl of that shit, it cuts the fucking roof of your mouth up real good.
You've loaded the rubber Christmas tree with rubber duckies. I kind of missed that at first. I was like, wait, I had to read that. Snap back, like rubber. Okay, duckies. Not.
Big homie Alan would be proud of you, Pre. You have no idea. The last time me and my brother worked together was at a I shit you not. We were working at this call center together, and he actually brought like a shit ton of rubber duckies to work. It was funny.
Yeah.
Forget what the fucking duck, Mr. Bagelsworth, I believe he called the duck. I don't remember. It had its own Facebook page and everything. You started a Nerf gun war at work. How'd that work out in your favor?
Oh, I bet it was great.
Nerf gun war work. That's crazy. You're the best shot. Nice. So did you see, Canna, that there is
Did I see what?
That there is a new... are you familiar with the Fallout franchise?
No.
Well, there is a TV show coming out of Fallout. And I'm a little scared. I am a little scared. I'm gonna show the audience the trailer real quick. Don't be scared, guys. We're just going over here for a second.
Run away.
I know, right?
I think I finally cleared this fucking thing.
All right. So I'm gonna point out a few of my issues with this.
Okay. Point them out. What do you got?
I know that I've lived a relatively comfortable life.
Stop! Lucy!
What's the issue?
We're gonna go through real quick.
You need to go home. Vault dwellers are an endangered species.
Okay, so that's a rad roach. We're just gonna skip through. Let's see.
The fuck is that thing?
It's a rad roach. It's a giant ass roach.
Okay. Now, when you say a giant ass roach, how big are they?
Pretty big. All right, so like the Brotherhood of Steel. Okay, their primary thing is to find and possess all of the technology, right? In this, they're actually like a big faction that are trying to save the wastelanders. Like, well, that's not what they're there for. They're not there to do that. They're there to take everybody's technology and hoard it for their own. It's not okay. Second thing, that right there is Megaton. This is supposed to be located in Los Angeles, California. We all know Megaton. People who have played Fallout know Megaton is on the East Coast. This is on the West Coast. Not okay.
He's on vacation. Jesus Christ, man.
It's not okay.
What, he can't go on vacation? Go somewhere else? Have a little fun? Fuck some shit up while he's there?
A whole ass town. It's a whole ass town, though, is what I'm saying. It's a whole ass town, my friend. They moved a whole ass town from the East Coast to the West Coast. Under nuclear fallout, by the way. Trying to find that one other image. Oh, there it is. That is the Pridwin from Fallout 4. Also on the East Coast. It shouldn't be there. But other than that, we'll see how it goes.
But how do you know they don't have these things on the West Coast?
Because that's they took that, they rebuilt that out of a nuclear destroyer, and a few other components from the East Coast. West Coast, yes, all about it. But I'm just saying, like that right there doesn't belong on the West Coast there, Alan. It's freaking me out. I don't know yet. We'll find out when it comes out on Amazon. It's just a little weird. It's sketchy. Oh, there you are. It scares me deeply. Another video game adaptation down the drain. I don't know. The last good video game adaptation was literally the last Mario movie. Before that, not much.
Ugh.
I
just blame you.
Well, you can't blame Mage for everything in life, okay? Zero tries that, and it doesn't work out for him. So
All right, fine. Then I blame Zero. Fuck him.
that's fine. Let's all blame Zero. It's all Zero's fault.
Today is Zero's day
Yes.
to get his dick knocked in the dirt.
Well, I mean, not that much, but I mean.
Metaphorically.
Oh,
We're
okay,
not going to
okay.
hurt him.
Okay.
We're not going to hurt him. We're just going to hurt his feeling. I think he's got one of those. Or it could be like me and didn't come with a set. No feelings allowed.
Mm-hmm. For legal purposes, we won't hurt him. You got anything to gripe about this morning, sir?
Who, me?
Yeah. Got any good gripes?
Let's see. I don't know. EA Sports still hasn't put out a fucking NHL game for the PC. Yeah, I'm gonna keep bitching. That horse, I'm gonna ride that one right to fucking hell.
Yeah, we've heard that argument before.
Yep. And I'm gonna fucking that's my cry. NHL for PC. That's my cry.
NHL for PC all day long. You are correct, sir. I miss it as well.
Yes. I'm sorry, but I am not gonna buy a console just to play an NHL game. Why? We've got basketball, college basketball, football, college football, baseball, soccer. There was another one. Cricket.
There's a
All
cricket
EA
game?
Sports. Yes. Now, you can play all of them on the PC, right?
Yep.
But you can't play an NHL game on the PC.
That's crap.
No. Yeah, that's bullshit. Bullshit. I don't know if it's EA, but I thought it was EA. Hold on. Yeah, EA Sports. Cricket. Okay. Why?
Say your mind, sir.
I'm gonna let it funnel into actual sentences, not just words, random.
Oh. But I like incoherent talk. It's fun.
You can play cricket on the PC.
Yeah.
But you can't fucking play hockey.
Yeah.
Put a generic hockey game out there. It doesn't even have to be an NHL game. Just make it good.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. Just give us something.
Well, sir.
Fastest sport on earth, and we can't fucking enjoy it.
I thought that was NASCAR.
I'm sorry, but you don't replace hockey with with every other video games for middle-sized white boys. We want hockey.
Especially if we're in the Northeast. Like, give us our hockey.
I mean, damn.
Is what it is, my friend.
All right, there's one gripe. I'm on a roll. Ooh. Ah.
You see, I try to look up, what's going on in the world as far as news. Yeah, I don't like any of it.
Well, let's see. From the BBC, Attenborough ship encounters mammoth iceberg. Who would have thought?
Nah, Titanic.
That's
saw
never
bigger.
happened before.
Yeah, the Titanic saw bigger.
No, that thing's massive. It's like a huge sheet. The Jerusalem Post, the dark side of medications. These drugs do more harm than good. I'm not opening it up.
No.
I don't even want to know.
Nope.
I use minimal medication. Fuck, I haven't taken medication. I tell you one thing, as soon as I see a fucking doctor, they're gonna be like, dude, you need an overhaul.
Yeah.
It's gonna suck. Oh, I just hate the way any medication fucking affects me negatively most of the time.
Canna, you play guitar?
Yeah. Bass, and I try. I'm learning.
Mhm.
I actually have. I haven't picked that thing up more than a handful of times, and I really need to.
Who's burping? Nobody's burping. Is Canna burping? Just blowing you kisses, Bree.
I can
Mm-hmm.
not blow kisses, but I can burp.
There you go. Music is fun. Thank you. I resemble that remark. Sorry, Pre. This is the point of the show where Rick would have some sort of banter. Sorry.
Oh, but that's all right. We'll fill in.
So, in other video game news, if you guys didn't know, the
Right?
Rockstar is going to release the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer tomorrow. Pretty excited about that.
I have a prediction.
And what's that?
You're gonna get a trailer.
Mm-hmm. Then we won't get a game for a year and a half later.
With no release date in the foreseeable future.
Right.
It'll be there. They're just not gonna say when it's gonna come out. They're just gonna give you the trailer and they're gonna hype the shit out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what they do. It definitely ain't coming out for Christmas, and if it does, I will shit a golden Twinkie.
It's not coming out this year. It won't
No.
be coming out this year.
Wouldn't that be a fucking? You want to see all the nerds fucking rage, as if they did fucking announce it tonight or tomorrow and say, yeah, it's available friggin' the 24th. They would make their money. Everybody would jump on it instantly. Impulse. What do you think, Mage? What do you think is going to happen with it?
I think that they're going to have a trailer release tomorrow, December 5th at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And we won't hear another word of it until probably, I'm going to say 2024,
February.
so like middle of 2024.
I'm thinking February.
Nah, we'll probably won't get a release till like November of next year.
No, I'm not saying for it to be released in February. I think we'll get information about the release in February.
It's quite possible. Quite possible.
If they don't give a release tomorrow, if they don't give a release date tomorrow, then chances are in February they'll give a release date. They'll wait until after the first of the year. They'll wait for the next fucking.
Elder Scrolls 6 is in development by Bethesda. You know how long Bethesda takes to make their games? It takes about 10, 15 years. So, yeah, you'll be waiting. It's same thing with GTA. It's literally been 10 years since they released Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, it's been literally 10 years. So in 2013, GTA 5 released on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. So, I mean, it's been that long.
And that's okay. I mean, what do you want a game like fucking Call of Duty? Every 2 years you get a new game?
Nope. I want them to take as
And
much
then
development time as they need. As long as I have a game that I can play, to sustain my time, I'm good with that. I don't want a Call of Duty or a Madden or a reskin or something. I want a new game that I can play for 10 years. Because I still go back and I'll play GTA 5. Today, I still play GTA 5. It's a fun game. And that's not even just the multiplayer aspect of it. It's like literally the single player campaign. I can play through that shit. It's funny. It's fun.
right.
But Call of Duty, you pick that up, you're good for a couple weeks, and then, okay, wait till next year for the next one. But it's the same maps. It's the same everything. They might have bumped the graphics up a little bit. That's about it. What is the deal? Since I don't know what's going on with Fortnite, but I've been hearing some shit. Like with the new Game Pass and everything else going on with that shit. It's like I guess it's not going over well with Fortnite. And I am not an avid Fortnite player, but I've been hearing some things.
I remember playing the original Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
The top-down view.
Rockstar used to give that one away for free on their website.
Yeah, you're talking early 90s.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. I forgot. Okay, so yeah. All right, so they released Swole Peter Griffin, and I'm not even joking here. It is literally Swole Peter Griffin. I'm going to share it on my screen real quick. So, yes, Swole Peter Griffin. If you want to get part of the battle pass, you can get Peter Griffin. Yeah, that's a thing. Or Solid Snake. That's wonderful. And the wife's calling. Give me a second.
Well, answer the phone and talk to the wife.
I will in a second. Yeah. So
Awesome.
this is fun. Oh, for Christ!
No, he ain't gonna help you.
Oh, I know. He never will. City Morgue, you stab him, we slap him.
Why did it go straight to voicemail the first time I called you?
Oh, I hung up on you because I love you.
Why'd you hang up on me?
Because I love you.
You're rude.
And you're on speaker and live. Hi, love you.
Rudy.
I am Rudy. How's work?
That's all right. I'm working with Amanda, so.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, Rhonda had to come in
Oh.
and talk to Sandra when she called about Billy. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she almost lost her, but she convinced her to stay as long as she said she'll stay as long as she doesn't have to work with Billy.
Ah. You mean the main cause why I quit? Nice.
Right. Brenda goes, does he not realize that you were over him because you're night floor manager? I said, I don't think Billy's aware of that. Maybe somebody should make Billy aware of that.
Maybe.
Because if he was aware of it, it would probably piss him off.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Because that's what I am.
Fuck,
I'm
he'll
night
get over
floor
it.
manager. I'm over everybody, you know?
Yeah. Canna says, yeah, fuck it. He'll get over it.
Right. Because he comes in here and he tries to play boss.
Well,
Just because you've been here 7 years. And for that matter, Amy's been here 7 years too, so don't try to play boss.
he needs a realization is his problem.
Right.
He needs an ass kicking is his problem.
Yeah.
So I told Rhonda, I said,
People
maybe
like
you
that
gotta
need to
let
be
him know
put in their
next time you
place the
talk to
wrong
him
way.
that Tina's boss on nights when we work together.
Mm-hmm. Write it in a note, leave it, something, I don't know.
Right? I'll write it in the communication book.
Right. Right. That would make sense.
Right. All right, baby, I'm going to head back in.
All right, babe. I love you.
I love you too. I'll call you when I can.
All right. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, honey. I don't know. They brought Peter Griffin and Solid Snake to Fortnite.
That's ridiculous.
But to be fair, they did add Solid Snake to Super Smash Brothers, a PlayStation character, to a Nintendo game.
Hey, whatever. If they get the licensing for it,
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to that.
I did not say
Fuck,
salad. I did not say salad snake. Solid snake. Jesus
Yeah, well.
Christ, Bree.
Shit happens.
Bree wants to get drop kicked.
What can you do?
Drop kick, Bree.
Duck free.
Oh, for Christ's sakes. Now Mad's in on it. Good God, you bunch of hosers. Gee whiz.
Clean the broccoli out your ears, people.
Jeez. Yes, Solid Snake was on the Nintendo Entertainment System before PlayStation. Unfortunately, Squaresoft and all those companies, Konami in particular, they were favoritizing PlayStation after the original PlayStation came out. Yes, and also the version of Metal Gear on the Nintendo Entertainment System is also impossible to beat unless you are a god at gaming. So good luck with that. Trust me, I've tried. I'm not a god. And I've beaten hundreds of video games in my lifetime. Guess that's why you can't spell mage without age.
You can't spell mage without old as fuck.
You can't spell Canna without Anna? I don't fucking know. Shut up, Canna.
What else is going on in the world? Let's see.
You know, don't call me a graybeard. I'll thum your ass. I swear to God, I will thum your ass.
Gee, let's see. This is a little bit late, but I find it funny.
Mm.
Oregon lawmakers considered changes to drug decriminalization. Lawmakers in Salem are due to hold a hearing Monday on the future of Measures 110. The 220 voter approved law that decriminalize small amounts of drugs for personal use.
What kind of drugs
Oh
are we
my
talking
God.
about here?
Um,
Like all the drugs? Is it like
yeah,
all the drugs?
they made all the drugs legal for personal use in this one place in Oregon.
All the
And
drugs?
dude, that's why this place is a fucking hellhole. Oh, excuse me.
Okay, see,
Killing me.
okay, so I am a giant advocate on marijuana use. Okay, so like when I was growing up, my grandmother died of cancer. And it is a firm belief, not only by me, but a large majority of my family, had she been allowed to smoke some weed, bro, she might have survived because she died of malnutrition on top of the cancer.
Yeah.
So basically, we just wanted to get grandma really high so she can get the munchies. But as far as other drugs go, no, I'm not okay with that. No. Like hard narcotics like crack. No. Meth. Nah.
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl, nah. I mean, if marijuana, that is a natural that is a natural occurring drug. I'm okay with that.
No, you're not.
Everything else is manufactured. Everything else is manufactured. What about hopping? What? Did he just say huffing? What did he say? Huffing what?
Huffing, basically. Yeah.
No. Huffing what? Read what he said.
No, he's right. It's called huffing.
Huffing what? No. A couple comments up.
It's fumes.
Pooping juice. He
The
said
fumes
pooping
from.
juice.
Oh.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
You got to read up higher.
Oh, Jesus. Well, I was doing something.
Okay,
Slow down, guys. Jesus.
Did you roll out of bed and sniff your own poop, bro? Fucking nasty.
No, I did not bring this up yesterday morning yet. Give me one moment. I will be right back. I will definitely share that story.
He's gonna go smell his pooping juice. Nasty. So, how's everybody's weekend? How are we doing on this wonderful Monday morning? Yeah, I don't really care. I don't care what it's called. I'm never gonna do it. No, I don't care. No. Mm-mm. He's just nasty. Just nasty. You're just nasty. Okay? Stop being nasty. Fucking weirdos. Hang out with a bunch of I hang out with weird people. Why? Why? I torture myself, is what it is. Parents, do you know the dangers of huffing? Did you know that your kids are in the bathroom right now doing that? It's just not a good PSA, period. And just don't fucking sniff your poop. Fucking weird goddamn assholes. God. You know what really grinds my gears? People sniffing their own. Bleh. It doesn't smell. It smells like roses and petunias. Yes. Yeah, that actually was a big thing back in the day when people would go to the store and buy like canned air and huff that shit. But then they added oh, what the hell is it? It's an additive they put in most aerosols to give it like a bitter taste or flavor or whatever the hell it is. Basically a bitterant, and it would basically fuck them up real good. Ow. I'm having the same dry eye issue you're having, Canna. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, mine's better now.
I need some Visine in my life.
All right. So, yeah.
All right. So what happened yesterday? Go ahead. You have the floor.
So, yeah, my yesterday morning was rather interesting. Turned out to be anticlimactic, but it was rather interesting. So, the story goes like this. I wake up, doing my little morning routine, pitter-pattering around the house, turn on the computer. I go outside, light up a cigarette, and as I'm sitting there on the back porch and looking out the window, I see a state trooper SUV rolling around the corner into the back alley, and then he parks kind of crooked behind the lady's van next door, like a little bit behind it and into their driveway, their parking spaces. And I notice that he's sitting there for a second, and then he gets out, but he gets out really slow, and all of a sudden I see a strap go over his fucking head onto his shoulder. And I'm just like, ooh, so I walked over to the door so I can get a better view. Oh, yeah. So after the strap goes over, I walk over to the door, and then I'm standing in the doorway, and I see him, and he shuts the door. Like, I thought he was just going to shut it. He's holding on to the door, and he pushes it up against the car, and then he leans into it and gets it to click. And then up comes the friggin' AR-15. So I'm like, oh, shit. So I come in here, and I jumped into a Discord call, and there were people talking, and I wanted to say it, but I didn't want to interrupt the conversation. So I get up again, and I look out the front window. And now, when I was out back, right before I came back through the house, I hear the cops in the front on the squad car's PA calling the people out by their first and last name, the guy and the girlfriend, to come out of the house. And that's when I came through, got on Discord, kind of got excited, and then went and peeked out the window. There's another state cop literally in front of my house. He's behind his freaking door with an AR-15, beautiful scope on it, pointing at the house. And then I look out this window to look down the street that way because I noticed there was another cruiser. He's behind his car, pointing at the other side of the house. So it's like, what the fuck is going on? So I wait a few minutes. And then I go outside, grab, light up the other half of my cigarette. I'm out front, and I notice they're not behind the cars anymore now. They're sitting there talking to somebody over there. So apparently, somebody misinterpreted a text message, called the police. They come here, drawing freaking semi-automatic fucking rifles. And then I hear him say, oh yeah, well, it was a text message, like I said, and blah, 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 blah. And the cop looks at him and says, all right, we're going to breakfast. They get in their car and drive away. Now, meanwhile, church is going on 2 doors down. Church parking lot's full. You got freaking sirens going. You got the cops screaming out the PA for these people to come out of the house. We're in a town of 500 fucking people. What the fuck?
My question is, why was the cop there? For one, what? And I don't think you answered that yesterday when I heard the story initially. Why was the cop there? Was he serving a search warrant, or what was the purpose?
No, somebody had sent a text message to someone else, and someone misinterpreted it. I think it was something they said threatening, but it wasn't an actual threat.
So they sent the whole fucking squad there for what?
They said 3 cruisers. One. Yeah, it's
just.
I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, we're going to breakfast. It's like you just disrupted an entire neighborhood. The last time they were here, they took her for choking him.
Oh, domestic.
They came looking for her one night and they couldn't find her. They came back the next day or 2 days later and arrested her.
Jeez.
Yanked her out of the fucking house. And they were here for a good 45 minutes trying to get her out of the house. And they finally got her. The cops told them, listen, we're not leaving. We have a warrant. Eventually, we're going to come in.
Right.
So go get her and send her out here. Yesterday, they weren't fucking playing. They weren't going to knock on the door. They were just like, yeah, get the fuck out. But damn.
I can't say that I've run into anything like that in a long time.
I mean, you're allowed. See, now this is where the laws get complicated. Because you're allowed to protect your property against what you consider an animal to be a nuisance.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think we need to add to that list. Just saying. No, not from around here. Not gonna fucking shake the hornet's nest. Believe me, you don't know how bad I want to go over and knock on the door and tell the man, why don't you come outside and talk to me? Let's settle this once and for all, right fucking now. But I'm not allowed.
I mean, as long as you got a camera pointed out there and we get the footage.
I will gladly ask him to come outside. Scrawny little meth head, I'll snap him like a twig.
I'm going to assume that this isn't the first instance.
Pre?
things
I don't
that go
bother
on.
punching people. I'm too old to be swinging my arms. It's too tiring. I'm just gonna drag you down. I'm just gonna drag you to the ground and wrap you up like a pretzel.
So I'm going to assume that
I've got
this
20.
isn't.
I've got 25 years of Brazilian jiu-jitsu in my back pocket. I'm not gonna fucking sit there and friggin' try and hurt somebody with a punch. I'm gonna drag you to the ground and embarrass you and make you realize I can't do shit. Hit me all you want. I can take a punch. I can take multiple,
So
but I will drag you to the ground.
Canna, over here, bud. So, this isn't the first instance that, you've had issues with your neighbor, obviously. So, I mean, like, from what I can tell, you have
The
some horror
first-
stories you can tell us.
The first problem, like Rick said, the first problem we had with them, I didn't even know we had a problem with them till I woke up from my nap.
Yeah.
Came down here, sat down at my computer, heard some yelling from upstairs, and then the next thing I know, I see my woman come down those stairs behind me and right out the fucking front door. And I jumped up and ran out behind her, and she freaking walked right out over to the edge. Didn't go on their property, just walked over to the edge of their stairs on the sidewalk. It was like, come off that porch. That motherfucker wasn't gonna come off the porch. I think he shit himself.
What the fuck
When she came out and
what was it all about?
they were fighting and screaming, and she's right above me in her office, and her window was open, and she had said something, and he heard her, and he was like, why'd you come fucking make me? I pay rent, rah rah rah. And she's like, oh, call me out, motherfucker. Okay, little boy, here I come.
Right. It's dropped like 416 frames. Good lord.
Yeah. And then after that happened, I want to say it was about maybe 3 weeks to a month. They were fighting literally, they're fighting their side porches right outside our fucking windows. The only thing between the house is the freaking driveway.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what the fuck?
Right.
But yeah, they're sitting there screaming and screaming. The cops show up. Now, mind you, directly across the street from their house, maybe at like a 6-degree angle, is one of the town police officers in this town and another town. He works part-time here.
Yeah.
Now, they're sitting out front screaming, swearing up and down in the middle of the day. The cops show up, and then he's out front. Now, he knows I'm from Maine because he used to work at the store down the road. Fucking hillbilly and blah, 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 blah. It's like, wait a minute, buddy. My license says I'm from Maine. My stomping grounds were just west of Boston, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. He's like, I'm from New York, but I don't care where you're from. You a scrawny fucking meth head. But yeah, I mean, they are always fighting. The police have been there at least 4 times since July.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I think, might have been the 5th time. Yeah, he's a disrespectful prick, but
Now, is he renting that house or is he does he own it?
there's 3 people that live live there. It's two apartments, one on one side, one on the other. They're on this side,
Okay.
closest to us. Now the mother lives there, and
Mhm.
she's a nice lady. She's the one that owns the van out back, and she's a nice lady.
Okay.
She keeps to herself. But the daughter and the son live there too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they just put the house up for sale Saturday. Realtor was here, took pictures out back, brought a sign out front, and
Oh, so you might not have to deal with them very much longer.
well, that's the thing is, every once in a while they'll open their windows and they're not quiet when they talk.
Yeah.
And I heard he was talking to somebody one day in the kitchen. I was outside smoking a cigarette, and he's like, "We've got no money as it is. We gotta move." So it's like I think they're putting the house up for sale just so they can fucking get rid of them.
Yay?
Because I don't think they're moving because they probably. I mean, they gotta. And the worst part about it, and it fucking kills me, is they've got a special needs child that sits here and witnesses all that fucking bullshit. I mean, when they're fighting during the day, during the week, the child's not around. She's off. She goes Monday through Friday. The van picks her up and she goes to school, and she's usually back here by 3:30. But from noon to 3:30, anything can happen over there. And there's been a couple times now that the van's come to drop the kid off, and the van honks. Usually she comes right out and gets the baby. Well, the last couple times, last week it happened twice, where the van's out there honking the horn a couple times. The last time it had to do it, they honked twice, and then they had to go and knock on the door.
Yeah.
And Leanne saw him one day also when they had honked a couple times. She came out and told the van driver, call the police, but the police never showed up here that day. So, but yeah, it's like it sucks that a special need child has to be in that situation. It's not a safe environment in my eyes. And as much as I do want to get involved, I don't want to get involved. We've got enough problems with it.
Yeah.
The only thing that'll make me snap to the point where I'm going to get violent with him is if he ever fucking, like, physically hits that child in front of me or something, which I don't think he's that type. I don't think he's that type of person. From the interactions I see with him and her are very wholesome interactions. He's very attentive, but I've seen him on the other spectrum when he's with the mother and when he gets mad, especially when both of them are mad and they don't have any drugs. You can tell when they're not fucked up because they're at each other. And she is brutal with him. Brutal with him. I mean, she tears him up.
I'm not the biggest fan of Child Protective Services, but have they been involved?
I want to say they might have been, because there's been a couple times where a couple of ladies have come in. They're wearing the badges and whatnot on their CPS, and But yeah, one day they showed up with a detective, and then they came back like 3 or 4 days later and knocked on the door. They talked with somebody, and then they left. So I don't know if it was CPS or what the deal was.
Well, I wish them nothing but the best in their next location. Just they need to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. See, the problem I dealt with CPS, but it wasn't with one of my children.
Yeah.
I had to deal with it with my mother.
Oh damn.
When I first started taking care of my mother, I moved from Maine. I moved from Maine to Massachusetts and took care of my mother for 1.5 years, and then moved back to Maine. Well, right before I moved back to Maine, I made a pit stop and stayed a couple of years in New Hampshire, not too far from where my daughter was living with her mother. That way I could be a little bit closer to her and, help her mother out with taking care of my child, because I had taken off for 1.5 years. So, and that's where we were living. And the lady that owned the property, now, my mother had a stroke. She can't live on her own. You know, I mean, she's got no short-term memory. She hardly got a memory at all. Well, she's got no impulse, so she would sit there and she'll smoke 2 packs a day if she's got it. You know, she'll forget that she's just had a cigarette and she'll just continue and continue. So she's got to be monitored. Well, this lady used to be a personal caregiver for someone that was, you know, that was handicapped. They didn't have, you know, the short-term memory loss because of a stroke and whatnot. So she started telling my mother, oh, blah, 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 you should be able to do whatever you want. Well, they're taking my money. And it's like, so she took it upon herself to call social services. And they show up at my house one day and they're like, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, come on in. I was like, what's the problem? And they're like, oh, well, you know, blah, 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 blah. We want to make sure that she's being taken care of. I was like, so somebody reported that I am mistreating my mother. And they're like, well, I was like, you wouldn't be here if someone didn't report a mistreatment of an elderly person, correct? Correct. I was like, okay. I was like, what do you need to know? Well, we need, you know, blah, 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 blah. We want to make sure her finances and everything. And I was like, she's right there. Talk to her. And they were like, oh, you know, we want you to, you know, file and let us into all of your finances and all your bank accounts and blah, 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 blah. And my mother's like, you know something? No. Why do you want to do this? And I looked at my mother and I was like, wait a minute. Somebody's here because somebody reported something. So you said something to somebody because you were angry. And the lady's looking at me like, you know, this interaction is weird. I've never seen this interaction. So I told her, I was like, you know, you need to let them do this. And she's like, I do? I was like, yeah. Because if you don't let them do this, this is going to carry on because then they're going to try and, you know, they're going to try and take it further. So my mother signed the paperwork. They got everything, you know, we sat there, gave them everything. I got a letter 2 weeks, a month later, 4 weeks later. I got a letter from them. We're sorry, blah, 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 blah. Well, it wasn't we're sorry. It was, we've done all the research and we find no wrongdoing. So I go and I wait like a week and a half.
Whoop whoop.
And I know who it, like I said, I knew exactly who it was.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the thing is they sent her a letter too, stating that there was no wrongdoing or anything. So that way she couldn't just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Well, she made the mistake. When I told her, I was like, oh, she's like, oh, so whatever happened with that? I was like, oh, they found there was no wrongdoing. She's like, yeah, I got that letter too. And then her eyes just opened up wide. And I was like, what do you mean you got that letter? So you're the one that called. Oh, no. I was like, you have no standing in this.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing ever mentioned about you ever in our conversations. Why would you get a letter? Yeah, we were out of there 3 months later.
Yeah, right.
What it was is she was trying. I think she was trying to get taking control of my mother because, I mean, at that point, my mother had quite a bit of money in the bank.
Yeah.
I mean, she's still got money in the bank, but you know, I let her. If there's something that she wants, I get it for her.
Right.
I mean, it's her money. You know, her bank account. We can't even go to her bank unless we want to drive 7 hours or 5.5, 6 hours. It's in Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whenever she needs money, she just writes a check, and it gets cashed. And she's got cash. Shopping. It's a lot easier for her because she had an ATM card and she lost it.
Oh damn.
Before she had lost it, we had to basically take control of it. She had went out one day because somebody was bitching, oh, well, you know, she should be able to have her own money and access to her own money.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay. I knew exactly what was going to happen. And then my aunt calls me one day. I got something to tell you. And I was like, okay. She goes, well, I don't want you to get mad. And I was like, Mom just spent a shitload of money on lottery tickets, didn't she? And she's like, how did you know? I was like, she has no impulse control, Pauline. I was like, let me guess. She spent a couple $100. She spent $650 in
Holy
one day
shit.
on scratch tickets.
Holy shit.
And it's like, this is why she has to be monitored. This is why she can't live on her own. She wouldn't.
Right.
She doesn't know how to pay her. She doesn't know how to pay her bills. She can't go online.
Yeah.
I mean, she knows how to play solitaire.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't hook her computer up to internet, or I'm just going through friggin' all kinds of issues, even with the antiviruses. You know, it's just like,
Yeah,
this thing she wants to click, and
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just had a similar issue with my own mom a week ago. She was on her slots game. Not financial. It wasn't a financial
right,
issue,
right.
but just her clicking on shit she shouldn't be clicking on. She thought she got a virus on her tablet. No, it was some fucking cookie that was redirecting her to this fucking website saying that she had a
Oh,
virus. Like, because she clicked on something on Facebook. I don't remember what it was, but it was a link on fucking Facebook. And I had to go and fix her tablet. Like, stop clicking on random links, mother.
right? Yeah. No. So yeah, that's why every once in a while you see a little old lady walking back and forth behind me. That's my mother. Like I said, she can't live on her own. And it's and if it ever comes to the point where I physically cannot take care of her,
Mm-hmm.
then that's when I need to start looking at other living arrangements for her.
Yeah.
But as long as she is taking care of herself, she can get up and down the stairs. I mean, if I have to go to a place where we're on a single floor,
Mhm.
that's the least of my worries. Anything beyond that, like having to personally take care and bathe her and stuff like that,
Mhm.
it's either going to be assisted living or at that point a home. And I hope it
Yeah.
never comes to that point. I hope she's mobile until she passes.
Right.
Because I don't want to see her go to a home ever. Nobody deserves to be fucking in one of those fucking hellholes.
No, no, trust me, I know, because I ran into some issues this year with my dad in a home. Got him out of there real quick. Real quick. It was not a good experience.
Yeah. No, we keep everything simple, and it's to benefit and protect her and myself as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, nothing from her finances is on any PC
Right.
or on the internet. It's still all in-house. You know, everything's as of 2019. Everything has gone back to the old-fashioned way. There is no ATM card, nothing like that. It's write out the check, cash the check, get the cash.
Mm-hmm.
Plain and simple. I tell you though, you know, this is a woman that has no idea of current events. And when I brought her up to Maine,
Yeah.
and then she saw the first year's outdoor garden, she was just like, "Oh, look at all those plants. They're huge." I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. She's like, "What is it?" I'm like, "It's marijuana, Mom."
Yeah.
She's like, "What?" She's like, she kind of like got nervous for a second. I'm like, "Mom, it's legal here. I have a license to grow this many plants. I have this paperwork."
Yeah.
And I showed her all of it, and then she was just like, "Oh, okay." And it was like, you know, you should have seen her eyes like, "Oh my God, my son's a drug dealer." It's like, no, this is all legal. And believe me, you don't. I'm probably one of the poorest caregivers in the state of Maine because I didn't charge I didn't charge my patients. My patients were all terminally ill.
Right.
You know, the donations they gave me paid for the nutrients
Mm-hmm.
and my amendments and everything I needed for the grow.
Yeah.
You know, if anything, I would make maybe $300 a year that I could put in my pocket.
Yeah.
That's it. And I had 5 patients.
Yeah, I always felt bad for you guys when medical was okay, because you guys couldn't take payment for it. You could only take donations, and usually it was the way people here in Michigan were doing it, where they were taking donations for the container itself, not the marijuana, but the container in which they're getting.
Yeah.
That's how they were doing it here.
Hey, well, that's how they were doing it everywhere.
Yeah.
And to tell you the truth, I mean, yeah, they called it a donation. Even to this day, a lot of people call it a donation because, like the state laws for recreational in Massachusetts, you're allowed to gift any person up to an ounce of pot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the container, Rick.
So it's like, you know, you grow a bunch of pot and you can get, you know, you can have it and hand it to somebody. They can't bust you for it.
Right.
What are you doing? I'm giving him an ounce of pot. He's not giving me anything for it. I'm giving him an ounce of pot.
Yep.
He's gonna come by and pay me later. There was no money transaction right there.
Right.
You're gonna follow me around all day and wait and see who hands me cash. Good luck, buddy. Damn it.
Yeah, I ran out of coffee too. I'm drinking a soda.
The thing is, you know, people have this misinformation of, oh, you know, the lighting and everything, it costs a lot. Yeah, if you're growing indoors, that's where your overhead cost comes because you're paying for electricity. Ain't nobody charging your ass to use the sun.
Nope.
You're paying for soil to bring inside. You can fucking build the soil in your yard and it'll keep building every year. You do it right. You only got to do it once and then minimal maintenance every couple of years. Cheapest way to grow pot is outdoors. Now, granted, yes, you're not going to get, the perfectly fucking dense buds. You're still going to get good fucking smoke. And you can grow one plant and get as much, you know, you can produce as much quantity as 5 plants of an indoor grow.
Yeah.
So if you've got the legality and you've got the space, grow it outside. Don't spend your lights. If you grow right throughout your summer, you won't have to pay for pot until next year. I can grow peppers, that's it. If you can grow peppers and keep them alive and produce peppers, you can grow pot. It's an extended grow period.
Yep.
Start off small and easy. Expect to fuck up. Expect the plants to do funky things on you. You'll learn what it's doing. There is so much information out there for growing tips, for beginners, for intermediate growers, you know, for the top-notch growers. Sometimes simplicity is the best thing.
My damn dog won't leave me alone.
Yeah.
But it's better than my cat meowing in my fucking ear.
I would say there's a couple of major rules when you're growing cannabis. Always check your pH and make sure that your pH in your water is right before you add it to your plants. Now, you're going to check the pH in your water. Don't think, okay, my water's great, and then throw nutrients in it. After you throw nutrients in your water, your pH has changed again. Check it. You might have to add pH up or down. Basically, don't check your pH until everything that's in that jug is ready to go into your soil. Then check your pH, and then you can adjust it from there. A lot of people don't realize that. They check, oh, my water is great, and then they're adding nutrients, and they're getting, root burn, you're getting, burn on the tips of your leaves.
Mhm.
And people are like, oh, I don't know what's going on, blah, 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 blah. It's like, your pH changes. Those nutrients change that pH up or down dramatically, depending on how much you're using. The more you use, the more the change.
I wouldn't know the first thing about growing.
If
You
you
are the
just
master.
if you're on top of your pH, it
Mhm.
makes things a lot easier to diagnose when things go wrong. pH, if your pH is wrong, you're going to have a real shitty root ball, a real small root ball. Therefore, your plant's not going to grow vigorously like it should. It all starts with what your soil contains. If what's in your soil and your water and everything that's feeding that plant isn't good, whatever's above that soil ain't gonna do shit for you.
Right.
It can be depressing. But yeah. Fuzzy fuzzy dog.
What are they saying in chat? Because I'm being blocked, I can't see.
I actually think I found one of my buddies. Not found, but I talked to one of my buddies. I think he's really considering buying my extraction equipment.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm not gonna use it. Honestly, I'm done making the friggin' shatters and live resins. If I'm gonna do anything, I'm just gonna stick to my roots again and back to hash. Hash and hash only. Hash and hash rosin. And flour. Alright, where's that counter?
It's my dog. You guys can't have my dog. I don't have a counter yet. Besides, it
Oh,
wouldn't
you
work
need it.
right. It wouldn't. It won't work right anyways because Rick ain't here.
There you go.
Oh, look at that bathroom break.
Hey, what's
Yeah.
going on, sheep?
Wow. Well, I don't have a counter, so. I do need another cup of coffee, though. I will need that. So how's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? How's it going? Making coffee now. Yay. Nice. Well, yes, the puppy's right here, though. Sorry. Yeah, see? Makes it look like I'm kind of itching myself, yeah. Me? Puppy. Me? Puppy. I wasn't gonna say it, Rick. But yes, Rick is not feeling very well. Sir, it is a dog. That guy. Besides, my arm's missing now, so you can't see it. Ah. Really sorry, man. All the love goes out to you, Rick. I'm sorry. Hurry back, you son of a bitch. I need coffee. Hmm. Do you guys play any good video games lately? I could, but then I'd leave the stream, alone, and people just I will lay the diver when I'm damn well good and ready, madam. When I'm damn well good and ready. Fine, put the doggy on. Fine. This is all you want? It's okay. There you go. People want you, not me. Go ahead, say something. She's not very talkative today, sorry. Yeah, see? Mm-mm. Her mommy's at work, so she's all like, oh, I'll just sleep till she gets home. Why am I going to blow on her fur? It's like, seriously long. Well, that's good. We were just talking about Fortnite earlier. They added Peter Griffin. Oh. Buff Peter Griffin at that. Yeah, it's very true. It's very, very true. No. My puppy stays with me. It's my puppy. You can't have my puppy. Mage doesn't sleep much. There you go, puppers. Go lay on the bed. Oh, I hear movement. I hear movement. Is that Canna? Is that Canna coming back?
Yeah. Whew.
Sweet. Guess what, fucker? My turn.
Where'd you go?
Haha. What? I didn't go anywhere, but it's my turn, so fuck you. Haha.
All right. Have fun. I've officially been enlightened. I didn't get them for you yet. What's going on, peoples? Speaking of when you coming to visit. Excuse me. Damn. Let me change this real quick. Oh. What's going on, Sheep? How you doing, buddy? Oh. So how was everyone's weekend? Anything exciting happened with anybody else? You slept? Hey, sleep's good? Nothing wrong with that. It was Sunday. Seventh. 3 more days, brother. 3 more days. Yep. Nice. You worked all weekend. Well, that's no good, Alan. No good at all. But today is Friday for you. Nice. Very nice. Three more days until pot is legal in Ohio. Yep. Indeed, Rick. Oh, it'll make traveling a little bit better. Like Ohio needs more problems. That's not very nice, Pre. Yeah. We'll see what the prices look like, though. The tweaking problem and Fetty problem is out of hand. Yeah. Right. Hey, look who's back.
Okay, I'm back. What kind of conversation we having?
Oh, we were just chatting about the Ohio legalization.
Oh, when did that go? That goes into effect. What? This month?
3 days.
Oh, in 3 days.
Yep, in
Nice.
3 days.
Nice. That means you won't have to travel all the way to damn Michigan. Depending on what
It depends.
their costs are going to be, anyways.
It depends on what their prices are. I mean, I don't have a problem going to Michigan. The only problem we had with going to Michigan is, get pulled over, they're gonna bust you. Now with the legality, they can't. As long as you're at your legal limit or below per person, you're good.
Now, so I used to buy cigarettes out of state, right? I knew a guy down in Georgia that I used to buy smokes from. He'd take a trip like once every 6 months and go down there because cigarettes in fucking Georgia are cheap as shit. But he was only allowed to bring me back like 2 cartons. Anything more than that, I'd have to claim it and pay tax on it for the state of Michigan. because they're missing out on their. That's the whole thing. Why cigarettes are so damn expensive. I know shouldn't
Yeah.
be smoking anyways, but it's the whole reason why cigarettes are expensive is because the state taxes it to high hell. Like a pack of smokes right now costs you about $5 a pack. Out the door. But then they add another $5 a pack, another $5 on a pack of smokes, just in taxes.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if they're going to do something similar to that with the, transporting marijuana. Like they're going to allow you to transport so much, but if you go above that point, is that state going to charge you their tax on that? I don't know what the legality is on that, but
Yeah. Yeah, no, last time we went to Michigan, it's about a 7-hour ride for us. We're in central PA. And we got to go pretty much all the way across Ohio to where we went.
next time you come
Because
to
we meet up
Michigan, better let me know.
We meet up with people that way. I will. I will. But we went out. We spent the night.
Yeah. Now, question: if you do come to Michigan, do you have a camper?
No,
Or-
we stay in a hotel.
Oh dear God, no! I'm saying up here, man. You got a tent? It's gorgeous country up here. I'm just saying, you should go camping.
Not this time of year. It is.
No, I'm not talking this time of year. I'm talking about like in the summer. And like in the summer, man, it's beautiful up here.
Oh, believe me. Yeah, we've got it. We just bought a brand new tent this year. We actually didn't get a chance to use it, unfortunately. It's a nice two-room tent. Nice two-room tent.
Nice.
Oh, we got space.
I'm sorry, I caught the last.
'Cause-
What, cocaine bears what now?
Yeah, you got one
know-
big space for your queen mattress, your queen size mattress, and then you got another room that's the same size. Off of that, it's kind of like a little screen tent, so you can sit out there with a table and some chairs and have a cup of coffee and not get eaten by the bugs. Depends on where you are.
Yes, we have bears, but they're further north. And there's no.
No, they're not. They're everywhere.
No,
You just don't see
the
'em.
bigger bears are further north. I've seen little tiny black bears, but nothing huge. The worst thing you should fear in the state of Michigan are the goddamn deer on the expressway. That you should be afraid of.
No.
Yeah, that's all the way from Detroit, all the way up. All the way up.
Go to northern Maine or New Hampshire, where I was living. You don't have to worry about deer. You got to worry about the moose.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not going to hit a moose. Thank you. No. Moose would win 9 times out of 10, or 10 times out of 10, actually, depending on how big they are. There's lots of places to go camping around here. That's just because we're locals. This place is this. If you ask a local, how much do you like your area? How much do you like your neighborhood? The local's always going to say it's shit. Don't come here.
All right, people. I got a question for the chat. Give us a couple subjects that you guys want discussed on Wednesday.
Yeah, Rick. Give us a couple subjects you want to talk about on Wednesday.
No. Rick can't be a part of it because he's part of the show. But
Oh.
everybody else, let's let the chat pick a topic once a week.
tonight.
We'll touch on their topic. You know, everybody can.
This cat keeps it up. It's going to be about neutering pets.
So Mondays, we will let you, at the end of our show, we will let you guys choose a topic for our Wednesday show. And we will spend the last 15 minutes of our Wednesday show discussing your topic. We're not going to do the guest thing yet. Let's wait until we've got a DIY neutering.
That's not a
Elastic
bad.
bands.
It's a female cat.
I mean, we definitely probably will be doing a guest appearances at some point. Like I said, we just want to get the show going in a direction that we're comfortable with.
Yeah, no poop jokes.
Something. You know, we'll figure out our main topics for each day for the shows, and you know, we just got to figure it out. It's going slowly. We're having fun with you guys. You guys seem to be enjoying your time with us in the morning.
Well, Rick brought it up, so I mean, he is the master on that topic, so he'll be speaking on that on Wednesday. DIY neutering of your pets, and he's gonna pull the ye old Bob
boy.
Barker at home. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, we are definitely going to be actively seeking guest stars, probably in the next couple months later down the road.
What was that?
What?
Sorry, I was reading something.
I
missed what you said.
You spaced out. We already have enough.
I was over on.
Yeah, good job. Good job.
No worries. You're not late.
Talking about
You're just in time.
Oh, yeah, just in time.
You get 10 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes. You get to enjoy the 10-minute shenanigan spree. All right, so you were saying?
Oh, I mean, the last 10 minutes usually turns into a shit show anyway, so let's do it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm still waiting for these guys to... I mean, somebody's got to have a topic out there that they want to have us cover for them. I mean, come on. You guys are lame. And we can't discuss DIY neutering.
Oh, come on.
Or spading. No,
Think
we
of
can't
the
do it.
well. I'm just saying. Think of the viewers. You know, we'll have most of PETA in here, and no, damn.
It depends. See, that's why we say, everybody, put up a topic. We're going to pick one. We'll pick one topic. And hey, if we have to take something that's X-rated and make it PG, well, that's a challenge for me.
I do not just have a noisy cat. She has been in heat for 3 weeks, and it's annoying as hell. I've never heard her this long. The longest time this cat's ever been in heat, and it's annoying. Well, if we could give the UP to Wisconsin, Rick, we would. I'm sorry.
We would.
But Wisconsin don't even want it, so. Yum, yum, yum. Well, that's true. That's true. Coffee's so yummy.
My coffee's empty. I'm not making another one.
I did. I don't know. Does Wisconsin even make cheese anymore?
Nope, they just have cheesy things.
Mm.
Like a football team and shit like that. Got him.
Yeah.
Whew.
So did they pick a topic for next week? Or in a few days?
For 2 days, no.
They don't want a topic. It's okay. We'll just make our own topic. Topic idea. We did that one already.
Yeah, we did that last week, actually.
Yeah.
Last Wednesday.
We talked about
Um,
just Disney talking about all these new movies. Can't wait for the new live action Lilo and Stitch. I don't think that's a real thing yet, but I can't wait. Oh yeah, we ripped them
Yeah,
apart.
we tore them apart. They deserve it.
Yep.
They do.
And
And the thing is I had to retract the statement from 2019 about Disney. Actually,
Oh, yeah.
it was even before that. It was even before that. Yeah, it was when Disney picked up Lucasfilms.
Oh yeah.
Me and my buddy were sitting there chatting, and we both at the same time were like, "Yeah, and Disney doesn't make shit." Boy, were we wrong.
Oh, they make shit. I won't
Flat,
even.
Flat Earth. I will discuss Flat Earth when we have one person from each continent on this globe in our chat.
Okay, so okay, so they want us to go. They want us to go full tinfoil hat here. Okay,
Hey,
so
if you guys want to
we
go
got the
tinfoil hat,
flat Earth,
I'll
the
scare the bejesus out of you.
government controlling the weather, how reindeer fly. You know, jeez.
You're not on a continent? Yes, you are. It's either that or you're on a friggin' island. Oh, wait a minute, Pre. You over in Vancouver? You on Vancouver Island? Or you on PEI? Don't lie.
Doesn't live on an island. You know. Thoughts on Bigfoot, Bulma says, yeah. Ah, God.
I panicked. I'm sorry.
You
So.
guys really want full tinfoil next week or on Wednesday? Jesus.
Alrighty. We're going to dedicate a half hour to that one.
What, debunking them?
Hey, you want to debunk it? Debunk it. We'll talk tinfoil Thursdays. No, that's
tinfoil Wednesdays, but yeah.
No.
Good luck getting a subscriber from Antarctica. yeah, Antarctic's real. The megalodon was real. What are you talking about? They have bones.
Heck, for the longest time, nobody believed giant squid were real. And here we are. They're as real as the fingers on your hands.
Yep. Oof.
I mean, we know less about our own ocean right now than we do about friggin' space.
Very truthful. It's very truthful.
It's not that it's scary, it's just fucking brutally dangerous.
Yes.
It's pretty bad when we've had more people die at the bottom of our oceans than we have in space. They live in the Bermuda Circle. That lake or lagoon thing they found at the bottom of the ocean. Right? I don't know what that's about. Didn't they make a movie about that years ago
Roughly, yeah.
with Jason Statham? The Meg, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we've been to the bottom of the ocean. I mean, it's been done. But there's parts of our ocean that we haven't gone to the bottom of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have been to the bottom of Mariana Trench. Yep. I mean, the amount of pressure that's, in the water is fucking incredible.
I mean, there was a submarine last year that tried to go down. Remember? Yeah. They were using a really great game controller to control their ship and everything. That went well.
That still baffles me. The crunchy sub.
Yeah. Sounds like it's something you get from Subway.
Dude. I mean, Jesus, it's like taking a freaking piece of paper, making a boat out of it, and saying, yeah, we're going to fucking go from point A to point B.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is once you get 2 inches from point A, you fucking sink.
Yep.
It looked good to me.
It did at one time.
Yeah.
All right. It is that time. It is 11:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is time for us to
Need another
go.
Kenny. Yes, it is time.
So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to raid out. We're going to go over and say hello to King Chaos this morning. Hope you guys, everybody has a great morning, great afternoon, and we'll see you back here on Wednesday with Canna and Rick. You'll probably see me tomorrow playing some sort of stupid video game. I don't know, But yeah.
Don't forget your tinfoil hats.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
We'll have something good for you guys for the end of the show on Wednesday. We will discuss the outer limits of our imaginations.
Oh, for Christ's sakes! You're not actually gonna. Are we gonna go down the rabbit hole?
We're gonna go down the rabbit hole.
We're going down the fucking rabbit hole. Well, that's great. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one.
You guys have fun. Thanks for coming in, people. Have a safe day.
Bye.